Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anne and I'm a Markiplierz hero.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anne and I'm going to be dyeing my hair, which is nothing new. I've done that so many times before. I even have like a bit of hair dye left in here. But all of that was just for shits and giggles. This time I'm going to be dyeing my hair for a reason. This morning I put out a vlog stating that I'm going to be dyeing my hair in support of suicide awareness. So I'm not doing this through an organization, I'm not doing this through a charity event, I'm just doing it in support of suicide prevention awareness for suicide prevention. So here in Canada, there was an 18-year-old boy who recently committed suicide by jumping out of the window of the 8th floor of a hotel. Tragic, preventable, and very saddening. In the YouTube community, one of the members of a popular YouTube group called Cyndago recently committed suicide, which devastated a huge community of fans for that group, as well as the groups who were affiliated with them. It affected a lot of people, and I've lost cousins to suicide. I've dealt with suicidal feelings growing up myself, so I know what it's like to feel depressed to the point where you just want to give up. But I've survived. I came through for a reason, and I think maybe it's to help spread awareness for suicide prevention. While I was at the university today, I grabbed a few pamphlets that I can read to you as I'm doing the hair thing. And also in my vlog, I stated that I will be using this as a shout out video as well, to give shout outs to the people who are subscribed to my channel. I'm going to be helping their channel by giving them a shout out, and hopefully other people will view their channels and they can gain more subscribers that way. So I just washed my hair to get all the mousse out, so hopefully the mousse won't interfere with the dyeing process. So I'm gonna start mixing the bleach together, and then I'll do some shout outs, read a few pamphlets, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so I have my hair sectioned off where I'm gonna dye it. I have my bleach all ready to go, and I have my pamphlets, which I will be reading. And I'm also going to be doing 8 shout outs at a time, and I will put the link to their YouTube channels in the description. So if you want to follow them, just go there and click on whoever you want to subscribe, hopefully all of them. So let's get the show on the road. Okay, so I've passed the point of no return. I can't come back from this. My hair is already turning yellow. So while I was at the university today, I picked up a reach out sticker, which has a number 1-800-SUICIDE, and this is for University of Saskatchewan students. University of Saskatchewan, all of a sudden. University of British Columbia students. If they need someone to talk to, this is their way of preventing suicide, and I hope that this catches on everywhere, and that even just like regular people who aren't in the university can have this kind of like instant access to someone. So let's do more of this, and let's do 8 subscribers. So subscribe to Ivan Loans, R&M Brothers, Luca of the Anti-Illuminati, Markiplierz Heroes 1, 2, 3, 4, YouTube Magic, David the Demon, Dino Boy, and Delete Gaming HQ. It's actually actually starting to burn, so I hope I don't leave it on too long. Would hate to do all this and then end up being bald. So, there are two major YouTube influences right now by the name of Markiplierz and Jacksepticeye. Markiplierz did a charity fund where, like a charity live stream where people donated money to like a children's charity, I think it was. And he said that if they exceeded a total amount that they are hoping to gain, that he would dye his hair pink. Now there was someone else who was watching the charity live stream that said that they would donate money to top off the goal that they were at. So Markiplierz agreed to dye his hair. It is now bright pink, and Jacksepticeye got on that bandwagon as well and dyed his hair fluorescent green, which is totally awesome. And that event where Markiplierz dyed his hair was the last time that he spent with Cyndago as a complete whole. And then the weekend following is when the tragic suicide happened. So according to depression and coexisting conditions, depression rates in people with coexisting medical illness, people with cancer are 42% affected. People with heart disease are 18 to 26% affected. Diabetes is 33%. Multi-infant dementia. Oh, infarct. God, I need my glasses. Multi-infarct dementia, 27 to 60. Multiple sclerosis, 6 to 60. Parkinson's disease is 40%. Stroke is 30 to 50%, and alcohol and drug abuse is 50%. So it isn't a weakness, and it isn't normal. It may not be, and it may not be all in your head. At best, half of those with depression and coexisting illnesses are diagnosed. There is hope and some links to think about. Depression and heart disease, depression and stroke, depression and cancer, depression and diabetes, depression and HIV/AIDS, depression and thyroid disease, depression and sexual dysfunction, depression and PMS, depression and digestive function, depression and substance abuse problems. So that is some information that you can find in this pamphlet, and you can find pamphlets such as this in your doctor's office, health center, or I don't know if you can even find some in your school. But if you think you may be depressed and quite possibly suicidal, get some literature, educate yourself, find out what's going on. And if you think that you have a friend who is being depressed and suicidal, educate yourself and maybe you can help. It's Johnny Bravo. Moving on to some shoutouts. There's Brian Elwood, the Doo-Doo Guy, Bloodshot Kai, Nexus Does Gaming, Marcus Gaming, Shane Long, Werewolves, and Cyberglitch. So as you can tell, a large portion of the people who subscribe to me are gamers. There are a couple of vloggers like myself. I also do a few gameplay videos, but I would like to step it up a bit when I get a better recording software thing. So I'm not recording my TV. Even though Colin and Elliot were genius to come up with that. Maybe they got it off someone else, I don't know. But I got it off them. Just to record my TV while I play video games. Then, you know, I'm playing video games and not just vlogging. So I'm kind of keeping with the mainstream of YouTube at this moment. Now I'm starting to ramble, so let's see if we can start washing this out and get the hair dye in. I would like to dedicate this part of the video to my cousin Kate and to my cousin Vanessa. I lost both of them to suicide. I was more close to Vanessa than I was with Kate, but still, both instances when I received the news, both of them affected me greatly. So I would like to dedicate this part of the video in their memory. There are a few more subscribers: Karamod Gaming, Jester Skull, Hunter Kirby, John Makuch, Dr. Who Geek 11, Lucci Gilgamesh, The Intruder Gaming, and Namelo 12. So I washed all the bleach out. You can kind of see the yellow there. And I have another pamphlet called Depression, Anxiety, and Alcohol and Other Drugs. So in here it says mood, anxiety, and substance use part of life. Feeling depressed or anxious, using substances. When is it a problem? The feeling will go away. What else is there? 3 of a kind. Many disorders, anxiety disorders, and substance use problems have a lot in common, and they can each result in negative thoughts and feelings, including helplessness, shame, and guilt. They can each lead to avoidance behaviors and isolation from social life. And they can each strain personal relationships and coping resources and interfere with daily functioning. Potential problems with substances, the warning signs: major depression, you feel sad, down, or flat, not feeling anything most of the time. You lost interest in activities that you used to enjoy. Your appetite or weight has changed. You worry a lot about the past. You feel hopeless and worthless, and you have thoughts of death or suicide. Warning signs for anxiety disorder: you worry uncontrollably about future and daily life events. You experience sudden rushes of intense anxiety, panic out of the blue. You fear and avoid certain situations, experiences, or things. You have a problem with anxiety due to a trauma you faced. You experience unwanted thoughts and or compulsive coping responses. Lastly, there is substance use problems. You drink or use in response to stress. You have pain in your stomach. You drink or use more than you intended. You find yourself spending more than you ever used to buy on alcohol or drugs, and or more than you can afford. You find yourself increasingly hiding your drinking and substance use from others. Your previous attempts to manage or reduce your substance use has been unsuccessful, and your personality starts to change. So common warning signs are: you feel tired most of the time and have little energy left to get through the day. You have trouble concentrating, remembering things, or making decisions. You feel helpless. Your sleep patterns have changed. You either need to sleep a lot or have trouble falling and staying asleep. You often feel irritable, agitated, or argumentative. Your symptoms interfere with daily life, and you feel guilty and ashamed. So there are different ways to cope. There's medication, benzodiazepine, I don't even know the name of that medication. And there's antidepressants. And there is hope. You can talk to your family doctor. You can access counseling, and there are support associations such as Mood Disorders Association, the Canadian Mental Health Association, Anxiety Disorder Association, and Centre for Addictions and Research. So this is mostly for Canada, so I'm sure that there are similar ones in the United States. Again, you can pick up a pamphlet from a health center, a doctor's office, maybe even your school counselor. So if you think you may be needing one of these, please, please, please go get one. So some more shout outs are to Abysmal, Osterquel Zero, I don't know, sorry, John Boo, Mike New, Lou Boo, Boo Boo, Peter Boo, Jim Bob. I'm starting to think that these are just made up names. I mean, if they're not, I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry, but they kind of seem made up. I don't know who's doing that, but those are funny names. John Boo, Mike New, Lou Boo, Boo Boo, Peter Boo, Jim Bob. My hair is going to be so bright. Oh, my hair feels dead. I need to moisturize this as soon as it's done being dyed. So now it's time to put the hair color in. I have flamingo pink. I've dyed my hair this color many years ago. Like, I had hair that was down to my waist and the whole thing was pink. So this is the second time around for me for dyeing my hair this color. And I'm running out of literature to read, but I'm not short on subscribers. So I will be talking about random stuff while I'm waiting to do a shout out to all my subscribers. So let's put the color in. Some more fake sounding names. Just kidding. Tom, Bob, Matt, Murney, Vinyl Scratch 114, Main Dude. Just kidding. Dude HD, The Hunter, Team Encoder, Norwegian Thief. So I have the pink in and I'm just letting it settle in before I wash it out. Now, I dyed my hair over the summer. I just dyed where my hair was streaked, but I managed to make a mess everywhere and I freaked myself out because I thought I wasn't going to be able to get the stains out, and I'm renting and I can't destroy the place. But I discovered that if you spray bleach over the dye, it'll actually disappear. So I saved myself. So I'm going to be doing that right now because I made a bit of a mess. So this is the mess I made. My sink and my counter. In this bottle, oh, I almost dropped you. So in this bottle I have some bleach, and if I just like spray on the dye, it'll like just fade away. So I'm gonna continue cleaning up like this and let the bleach the dye just fade away. That's turning a little brown. I hope it disappears. The sink is already... Oh, my eyes! Okay, I'm gonna get out of here while this ventilates. Oh, my eyes! So aside from almost dropping you, let's do some more shoutouts. Lucas Sane, Goku Plays Games, Human Toy Bonnie, Bonbon, Trisabella Studios, How To For You, 2 Penny Milk 8908. He gave me a shout out, so thank you for that. Wrecked You Not, Nolt, Wrecked You Not, I don't know. Anyway, Amber Raleigh, so go subscribe to them. So this is my bathroom mess. It is almost completely gone. So I will just wipe the rest up. So this is my last bit of literature to read, Getting Help When and How. And again, you can get these kind of pamphlets from a doctor's office, a health center, maybe even your school. So how do you know if you need help? You find yourself feeling overwhelmed by feelings of anger or despair and you cannot enjoy life anymore. You used to be healthy, but now you are always feeling a bit sick and you are missing a lot more time from work or even school. Your finances are out of control and you are worried about being able to pay the next month's rent or mortgage payment. This kind of seems more aimed at adults. You cannot get over the death of someone you loved very much. There is too much conflict at home. You are afraid your marriage may break up, or maybe you're afraid to break up with your boyfriend, or maybe you're afraid your parents are going to break up. You are drinking too much or having some other kind of drug problem, or perhaps your parents are. You may be feeling suicidal. How to find the help you need. So if you feel desperate and need help immediately, you can phone or go to the emergency department of your local hospital. The front page of your telephone book may have the phone number of a community service referral agency. Your telephone book may also have the number of a crisis hotline that you can call. Your family doctor can help you find the professional help you need. First, he or she should start by giving you a thorough physical checkup. And a community organization which provides information services may be able to direct you to a mental health clinic in your area. So what kind of help is available? There is a psychiatrist, a psychologist, other therapists, and self-help groups. There are also other community services and help from friends and others. And how can you learn more? Books about your problems available at your public library or local bookstore, films, videos, and audio tapes, perhaps even CDs or podcasts, and courses and workshops offered through community centers, secondary schools, colleges, and university. And I'm pretty sure you can also find some self-help on YouTube. So, oh god, I have bleach on my shirt. Anyway, there are many places that you can get help from. And if you personally need help, please don't be afraid to reach out. People can't get to you unless you reach out. So please do that. And if you think that someone may be suffering and maybe you think they may need help, please don't be afraid to reach out to them. This is the only way that we're going to be able to help people who have depression and suicidal thoughts. Be an angel to someone and just reach out to them. Where's my little sticker? Reach out. Reach out to them. And reach out for yourself as well. So I've just washed the dye out of my hair. My phone just died, so now I'm using the iPod. As soon as it dries, I'll take the towel off and you can see. So I'm going to finish up the rest of these shoutouts because my iPod is dying too. So hopefully I will get everything loaded tonight, and if not, I will load everything in the morning so that you can see this video on YouTube. So let's finish off the rest of these shoutouts. My phone is dying, so we're going to get through the rest of the shoutouts. Comedic Meep, Dispensary Gaming, Jim Swag, Hollow Snake, Creediaddy Plays, sorry if I got your name wrong, Psycho Gamer, Bond Fan 93, Dark Wolf, my good friend Purple Dragon from Britland, how's it going? The Vibe Hypes, Nick Plays, The Cult of Snacks Noodle, Reza Let's Play, Colin and Elliot, some of my inspirators, who taught me that I can record my TV when doing gameplays. Tater Tash 63, Sir Pandy, Playrific Games, Solid Cube Music, Defender Alex. I would like to give a shout out to Colin and Elliot, who are one of my inspirators. Some of my inspiration, they taught me to film my TV when I do gameplays, and it works like wonders. Tater Tot 63, Sir Pandy, Playrific Games, Solid Cube Music, Defender Alex, Trayshawn Horse, who is my son, who also loves gameplay videos. His inspiration is Markiplierz and Jacksepticeye. Richard KP, Triple Gemini, Punta Kill, Supertune, who made me some fantastic fan art. Thank you for that. Voltron, Y Thompson 117, The Reaction Faction, we have Voltron again. Game Maniac, The Man Bob, Darth Donkey. I'm gonna load some more. Where did we leave off? We left off with Sergeant. Autumn Byerline with a K review, and Emily LaFontaine, who also made me my very first fan art. So thank you very much for that. That is the end of my shoutouts. I don't know when I'll be doing another shoutout video. So this is the next day, and my hair turned out alright, I guess. I mean, it's not as vibrant as it was when I first dyed it this color, but I guess it's alright because it's not so bold, I guess I can say. But yeah, I guess it turned out alright. So, as we say in Canada, peace out.